Okay, so find dy dx and evaluate the derivative at the given point. This is an implicit differentiation problem. What I wanted to be sure that I'm being clear about with you is that when you take the AP Calculus AB exam, they're going to ask you to take a derivative, but they are certainly not going to say to you, use implicit differentiation. It's one of the things that you're supposed to recognize. So hopefully you're looking at this function and you're recognizing that this thing can only be differentiated implicitly. So let's work on what that might look like. It's actually really easy if they happen to let you use your calculator. The first thing I would do is hit menu. When you go to menu, it's going to ask you what you want to do, and you want to go to calculator. And then from there, you're going to hit menu again, and you're going to go down to here, and you're going to choose calculus, and you're going to choose implicit differentiation. This is not a difficult skill at all, but you have to follow the order of how this works. So if you remember, our function was x cubed plus y cubed was equal to 4xy, and this is what I'm going to do to make sure I don't have any problems with my calculator. I'm going to do 4 times x times y. It usually works, but occasionally you'll get this really weird error, implied function or implied operator thing. So I just try to avoid that by doing this. Plus 1. Okay? And that's the function that we started with. And now what we're going to do is just put comma x, comma y. And this is a change for us because you don't have to do that if you're using regular differentiation, right? If you're trying to find ddx of a function, and hit enter there. And there is that function. Now we're almost done, believe it or not. The one thing I would like to show you how to do is this. If you just use this, you can walk your cursor over here and highlight this whole thing. When you highlight it, if you'll hit Control C, move down to the next line and just hit Control V. Control C is copy, Control V is version, and if you want to just save that is Control Store. Remember, this is an implicit function, so we're going to solve this as not as f of x, but as f of x comma y. All right, and hit enter there. And from there, look, we're asked to evaluate the derivative. We're asked to evaluate the slope at the point 2, 1. So we want f of, right? This is really a change for us. 2, 1, and hit enter, and we get 8/5, and in fact that is the answer. So I think this video was short. I hope it was helpful. I'm reminding you again that you may or may not be able to use your calculator to do this a problem like this, and that they will certainly not tell you that this is implicit differentiation. You're going to have to recognize that. So my advice to you would be to watch this video and to practice on problems like this. If you're confused, come back and use the video again. If you haven't already subscribed to me, would you please consider doing that? It would be really helpful to me. I'd like to actually teach 1 million lessons, so if you want to help me with that, that'd be terrific. Thanks.